Hi guys, welcome to FNS Bushcraft. My name's Matt, and
behind the
camera. Sorry there wasn't a extra technique video last week, but we had another family bereavement. But we're back at it this week, and this week thought I'd do something a bit different. I've got the kettle out, as you can see. This bad boy. Basically just a rocket stove, and I'm just going to show you how you can split down pieces of wood, do your feather sticks, light a fire and make a brew. So, just going to start off with some feather curls or feather sticks. This week I've brought some pre-cut kindling from home, as it's been non-stop raining up here for the past couple of days, so everything is soaked. So just to make it easier for the video purposes, I've just brought some dry pre-made kindling. So you've got your pre-batoned kindling. And as I showed you in the other video, you take your knife and have your kindling stick against a firm surface. Have your knife on an angle like this, and just use your thumb as the kind of motor or machine to push your knife through the wood like this. And you want to like scoop your hand as you're going through the wood like that. And that'll create the curls. I think we've ended up with some kind of fat wood here as well.
That will help.
So yeah, those curls there.
Perhaps you could thin the kindling down a bit, split
like
it
that.
down a little
Yeah,
bit, maybe.
Yeah. So I'll do some more of those, and then I'll come back. So, these pieces of kindling that I've brought with me are a little bit too big for the kettle, so I'm going to need to split them down. Another great technique is if you don't have an axe, or you don't want to use an axe, and all you have is a knife, this technique is great for you. So, firm surface, hold your kindling, knife like this, with the blade facing away from you, so if it slips you're not going to hurt yourself. Place the knife on the kindling towards the end of it, like this. Hold it firmly. You just want to hammer down like that until the knife's all the way through, and then pivot your other hand and it splits the kindling like so. Dead easy, dead effortless. The only thing that will make this a bit tricky is if there's any knots in the wood. There you go. And there have the wood more processed. So this is the bag I brought with me. In this bag I've got a load of kindling, like I said, and I've been collecting shavings. As you can see, there's loads all over the floor. And I've also in here got birch bark, I think. Where is it? Just had a piece.
You just put it in.
Got some birch bark, which is brilliant. That's a brilliant natural fire starter, which I showed you in the other video as well. So I'm just going to put some of that in there. Bone dry. So you've got your fire layers. Or do a
create a bit of room. I'll come over and do a bit of a close up.
So I've got my birch bark, I've got some of my shavings, and I've got my cotton wool, cotton bud in there. And then I've got my ferro rod. I could do this with a lighter, you could do it with a lighter yourself.
Brand new ferro rod. got a 90 degree spine on it, so it should strike really well.
Yeah, I just need to scrape the black stuff off it.
Is it not striking?
Right, got a different knife because I can't get the fucking ferro rod to work. There we go, hey, fucking finally.
Yeah, let's just briefly explain. The spine on the toucan isn't perfectly 90 degrees. It's got a slight rounded edge on it, so it just wasn't catching the ferro rod. So went and got the condor that we know's got the flat 90 degree spine, and boom, straight away it was striking the ferro rod. So yeah, we get there eventually.
Right, I'm going to put more of my dust on.
Oh, I'll just go straight up.
Right, got it lit.
Well, these are all the examples of the things that you will, as bushcrafters, come across when you get out in the field. It's not as simple as watching a video, getting the gear, coming out and thinking it's just all going to work for you.
It's not first time. I'll tell you that now.
None of these videos that you watch that look perfect are really true to life. We try to be as real and as true to life as you possibly can get. And the only time we cut is just to cut out unnecessary waffle between us both, or time where we're not doing anything. Everything that you see pretty much is what happens. What, you know, when it goes right, it goes right. When it goes wrong, we film it and we show it, and we're not ashamed to show it neither. Because it's all a learning curve, both for you guys and for us. We're still learning, even though we've been at this for 4 years. Haven't we? Okay, and you see how we mean by, listen to that roar? Yeah, and you got the rocket coming out the top, the flames scooting out the top of there. So we're now, can't see you because of the smoke.
So yeah, it's simple and it's not simple. It's just a case of what order you do things and
getting used to it.
How you do things and getting used to it. This is probably the third time I've used it myself, so you just get your small stuff in first, get it lit, put the kettle on straight away, and then put your big stuff down the spout like this. You can just feed it in like that, and it'll be so hot those will burn within minutes. So,
and what happens is, quite simple explanation. I'll come round here. On this side, you've got a draw hole. So this here, the air gets sucked in through there by the fire needing that air, that oxygen, so it draws it in and then shoots it up the middle. Up the flames go, and away you go. And that's the rocket stove principle. And then there's just like a double wall going all the way around, like a polo mint,
like a bladder.
And that's what your water goes into. And so the heat in the middle gives it 360 degree boiling power, and literally within a couple of minutes there'll be boiling water.
And just to tell you, we've got the bung in because it's a whistle. It's not a solid bung, so don't worry about that.
Yeah. That bung is a whistle bung, so when the pressure builds up and the steam builds up, it comes out, as you'll hear in a moment, and tells you it's done.
So yeah guys, that's the Kelly kettle. Pretty cool, pretty unique bushcraft piece of equipment. So,
Originated where, Matthew?
in Ireland.
It certainly did.
In the 15th century, I think it was invented, the Kelly kettle. And obviously Kelly is an Irish name, so yeah guys, if you enjoyed that, if you want to go and buy yourself a Kelly kettle, please do. I've been Matt.
And I've been John.
So we'll catch you next week. Bye for now.
Bye.